Good afternoon, everybody. I'm so glad to be here today with this group of incredible community advocates and leaders. My name is Dusti Annan. I'm the current chair of the Trident United Way Women United Steering Committee. I will be your host this afternoon as we celebrate our 3 award winners and hear our keynote presentation with Anita Zucker and Dr. Mary Thornley. For those who may be joining us for the first time in any capacity, I'd like to tell you a little bit about Women United. We are a group of engaged network of philanthropic leaders in our community who are committed to improving education, financial stability, and health in our community through giving, advocacy, and volunteerism. Members pledge an annual gift of $1,000 or more to Trident United Way, and as a group, we are more than 400 women strong. While we are here today to honor our award winners, I would also like to take a moment to celebrate all of our members. As a part of Women United, you have stepped up to help our neighbors in the midst of your own busy work and family schedules, even when that meant making personal sacrifices. Seeing how our efforts lift others up is, for me, one of the most satisfying parts of being involved in Women United. I hope you all find the same sense of accomplishment. Thank you for being involved and supporting our community. Being involved with Women United over the years, I know firsthand how this group would not be possible without the many women who have served as its leaders. Women United is guided by a steering committee of roughly 15 women who work together to determine the direction and strategies of the network. Over the past 12 years, many women have served the network with their leadership, expertise, time, and energy. If you are a current or past steering committee member, will you please stand? As the current chair, I am especially grateful for the women who have come before me, paving the way. Women United chairs not only determine the directions and strategies of the network, but also serve on the Trident United Way Board of Directors. On behalf of our vice chair, Brianna Johnson, and myself, we would like to personally thank past steering committee chairs, Lisa, Ann, Julie, Rita, Babs, Cindy, Deb, Christian, Stacy, Catherine, and Teresa. Those who are here today, please stand so that we can thank you and celebrate you for your service to Trident United Way. Finally, before we enjoy our meal, please take a moment to look at the Project Undercover insert in your program. If you have already donated, thank you. If you would like to, there's still time. Please scan the QR code in your program, which will take you to the Amazon wish list. Our theme for this year's award program is Rise Together, Empowered Women Inspire Change. As members of Women United, we support the work of Trident United Way, we support our community, and we also come together to support one another. The fellowship, mentorship, and camaraderie formed within this group is incredible. Our impact in the community is made greater as we lift each other up. To that end, it's essential to not only support each other in doing the work, we need to empower and uplift the women in our community who are out front leading the charge, those doing the difficult and often unseen work behind the scenes, and those who are organizing community support systems in our local nonprofits. Today, we will do just that as we celebrate 3 incredible women who are leading, supporting, and empowering our community. Before we begin our award presentations, I'd like to take a moment to introduce you to Trident United Way's President and CEO, DJ Hampton. DJ joined Trident United Way just over 1 year ago and has already led exciting change within the organization and in our community. He came to the Trident United Way to the Tri-County with deep United Way roots, serving within the network for over 20 years. We are fortunate to have him leading the way, particularly in this moment of growth and evolution, and we look forward to increasing our impact in the community in the months and years ahead. DJ, thank you for joining us.
Hello all, my name is DJ Hampton and I'm such excited to be with you here today. I also want to express my sincere thanks to Dusti for her incredible leadership, as well as to Brianna Johnson, who you'll all just see here in a moment. This committee has just done spectacular work, and so thank you to all of the committee members who pushed these things forward. I'd also like to thank Leanne Rhyme, our Women's United Advancement Officer. Leah, thank you for all that you do every day and the hard work that you put into this. And I'd be remiss if I didn't take a minute to recognize and thank the incredible community who comes together to sponsor these events every year. And I want to thank our Alliance members. You'll see them on the screen: Adams Outdoor Advertising, Anita Zucker and the InterTech Group, Chernoff Newman, Forvis, Humana Healthy Horizons in South Carolina, Johnson & Johnson, Lifecycle Engineering, Inc., MUSC Health, Nucor, Public Supermarkets, Roper St. Francis, Santee Cooper, and the Post-Courier. Please give them a round of applause and thank you. We also have one more round of sponsors to thank. Also, we have luncheon sponsors you'll see here, our presenting sponsors, Krogan's Jewelry Box and Republic Services, as well as table sponsors, media sponsors, and the impact sponsors that are here on the thing. So thank you to all of our sponsors and for all the tables who are with us here also today. And now I'd like to welcome the United Way Vice Chair, Brianna Johnson for Women's United, who will be presenting the awards for Nonprofit Leader of the Year, Hands-On Hero, and Role Model of the Year. And for those of you who don't know Brianna, she is a longtime supporter of Trident United Way and many other causes in town. She's a native Charlestonian and a lifelong advocate for our community. And Bri, it's been such a pleasure working with and for you. And so if you wouldn't mind coming on up here, thank you for all you do for the Tri-County. With that, Bri.
Thank you, DJ. I'm honored to be a part of the Women United community and thrilled to celebrate some remarkable women today. Now, it is our honor to recognize 3 special women who have made significant contributions to the Tri-County community and the Trident United Way mission. Each year, Women United recognizes women who live united and embody United Way's core principles through giving, advocating, and volunteering. First is the Nonprofit Leader of the Year Award. This award is bestowed upon an active local nonprofit member who makes a difference in the area of education, financial stability, and health. Our 2024 Nonprofit Leader of the Year Award goes to Robin Haggard. Robin serves as the Senior Vice President of Programs and Operations at Community of Schools in South Carolina. Since joining in 2003, Robin has dedicated more than 2 decades to serving students and families through direct service and through diverse roles at communities and schools, ranging from direct service in schools to leadership positions. In her current role at Communities and Schools of South Carolina, Robin plays a crucial role in developing and overseeing programs that remove educational barriers and foster success among students. As a collaborative leader, Robin values partnership with community stakeholders, volunteers, and parents, leveraging these relationships to create impactful and educational opportunities. Outside of her professional commitments, Robin is a devoted parent to 2 inspiring children whose experiences continue to influence and enrich her approach to educational advocacy and community engagement. Congratulations, Robin. Your impact is vast and impressive, and we are so honored to celebrate your contributions.
Thank you so much for this incredible honor. Receiving the Nonprofit Leader of the Year award is a profound privilege and a humbling one given the level of dedication and hard work I see amongst my colleagues today in this room. During my 20 years with Communities and Schools, I've had the incredible opportunity to work alongside some of the most compassionate individuals and accomplished agencies, all working together to positively impact our community. Our mission at CIS is to surround students with a community of support, empowering them to stay in school and achieve in life. Trident United Way has been an important partner in this work, and I appreciate how they are highlighting the remarkable power of collective impact today, reminding us of the tremendous value of coming together to strengthen and empower our community. My career has provided me the opportunity to learn from incredible individuals, including our tireless site coordinators, dedicated teachers and school staff, nonprofit partners, and most importantly, the resilient students and families we serve every day. All these people taught me about strength, perseverance, and dreams. Each person I have met has been generous in sharing their life experiences, stories, and passion, driving us to innovate and advocate for better educational opportunities and support systems. I am honored to walk alongside students in their journey and to have the opportunity to consistently witness the enthusiasm and limitless potential that young people have. I know that my ability to stand here today celebrating with a room full of dedicated professionals is only possible because of the people who helped me see a greater future for myself and helped remove barriers for me along the way. Each of you in this room is one of those people for someone else. It may be a child, an adult, a colleague, a client, or a friend. Thank you for helping others see their potential and for acknowledging those gains along the way. Together, we can create lasting and impactful change. Thank you.
Congratulations, Robin. We are thrilled to honor you and the wonderful work you're doing in our community. So next, we'll present our Hands-On Hero of the Year award. The Hands-On Hero of the Year award goes to women who may sometimes be behind the scenes, but their work is top-notch. These women are movers, shakers, hand raisers, get-it-done volunteers, and leaders. They lead company campaigns, serve on committees and boards, are the first to sign up for volunteer opportunities, encouraging colleagues and friends to get involved with Trident United Way. Thank you. Our 2024 Hands-On Hero of the Year award goes to Ruhamah Grooms. Ruhamah Dunmeyer Grooms is a Low-Country native with deep ties to Hollywood, South Carolina. Married to Alonzo Grooms and mother to Nugget, she is proud that her beginnings were not a means to an end. Educated within the Beaufort and Charleston County Public Schools, Ruhamah received both her undergraduate and graduate degrees from Columbia College. She received her Bachelor of Arts in Behavioral Sciences in 2009 and her Master's of Arts in Organizational Change Management in 2012. Her work with Booz, Allen, and Hamilton as a release change manager provides her the platform to give back to the community that gave so much to her. Ruhamah's commitment to others was sparked as a child of a single-parent household. Her supportive and giving community provided a solid foundation for her to begin her career of serving others. Outside of work, Ruhamah's time, talent, and treasure are committed to organizations that allow her to pour into others, especially underserved communities and people of color. Currently, she serves as the Vice Chair of Trident United Way's African American Leadership Council, Secretary and Board Member for the Junior League of Charleston, and Audit Chair and Mom in the Charming Charleston chapter of Jack and Jill. She is actively building a legacy that shows new generations with humble beginnings that there are others like them who will challenge the status quo daily, and there's a community that is willing to support them. Thank you for your many contributions to our community, Ruhamah. We are so pleased to honor you here today.
First, I want to greet everyone in the audience and say thank you to the esteemed guests and to my fellow community members who stand by my side and with me every time we serve this community. I stand before you today deeply humbled and immensely grateful as I accept the Hands-On Hero of the Year award. This recognition is not just a personal achievement, but an example of the power of community. Growing up in a single-parent household, there may not have always been monetary resources, but there was always time and talent. If you know me, I firmly believe that one can give of time, talent, or treasure, and all three if you choose. The way that the Charleston community poured into me their time, their talent, and their treasure is what I hope to provide to others throughout the Lowcountry who are seeking resources or support. I may not always have treasure, but I always have talent, and my time may be dwindling, but I will always give as much as I can, as often as I can, and whatever I can to those in need. This recognition is only possible because of others who share their time and allow me to share my talent. I am grateful for the support system that allows me this opportunity to share and find my passion in others. Thank you to my husband, Alonzo, our sons now, my mom and aunt, and the countless others who have mentored, motivated, or even helped me reset and redirect my passion. Without your support and your guidance, my time and talent would be limited. Thank you all for sharing in this moment of gratitude with me. And finally, thank you to Trident United Way for allowing me to share my time, talent, and treasure with the Tri-County.
Congratulations again, Ruhamah. We are so grateful for your dedication and service to our community. Our last award today is for the Role Model of the Year. The Role Model of the Year is a philanthropically minded woman who truly embodies give, advocate, and volunteer. She is a leader in her organization, the community, and with Trident United Way. She is an active supporter, donor, and volunteer, setting a standard for philanthropy and giving. Our 2024 Role Model of the Year and a personal role model of mine, Miss Sonia Hanson. Sonia Hanson attended college at Bethune-Cookman University after graduating from high school in 1994. In 2008, Sonia joined the SouthState Bank family as a head teller and worked her way up to branch manager in 2011. In 2017, Sonia earned the title of vice president. She is a community advocate for the Charleston region and a part of the Culture Council with SouthState Bank. Sonia has proudly served on the board of Trident United Way and led as chair for the African American Leadership Council. Currently, she serves on the campaign cabinet committee, helping to raise funds for this amazing organization, and has worked on the Day of Caring committee. Sonia was also proud to be asked to join the newly formed endowment committee with Trident United Way. She serves with Make-A-Wish and the American Heart Association and serves on the board of the Hope Center. She proudly leads the Adopted Community Program, the Adopted Community Program Food Disparities Pillar with the City of North Charleston, ensuring children and families have the food and resources needed to thrive. In 2022, Sonia proudly founded Sunflowers of Hope, a 501c3 nonprofit with a mission focused on supporting the unhoused, youth services, furthering education, and senior citizens. After years of blessing others through this purpose-led work, the nonprofit is living their mission statement, bringing hope to those in need. Whether giving away food, hope bags for the unhoused, coats for students, or speaking at events to share her story, or even sharing early financial literacy and the importance of reading, Sonia is ready to give back. Congratulations, Sonia. Your work in the community and the impact you have made are inspiring. We're thrilled to recognize you here today. You are welcome. Here, let me get you.
Hello, everyone. Hi, you can say hi back. So I will tell you, they put time limits for people like me who like to talk a lot. Don't say anything to the SouthState table, okay? I will say, first of all, this is such an honor to be here. Working with Trident United Way for almost 15 years has been more than a joy and an honor. But in particular, being able to serve the best company in the world, yes, I have to go ahead and give kudos to SouthState Bank, has also been amazing because they allowed me to be an advocate for our community through Trident United Way. So I thank you all so much, and you mean a lot to me. To my awesome husband and to my family, my son is serving proudly in the Navy right now. He is underneath someone's ocean in a submarine, so please pray for him. But my middle boy and my daughter is here with me, and my amazing husband, so I thank you so much. And to all of my mentors, yes, Dr. Smith, I'm calling your name. So I just want to go ahead and say that my message is going to be a little bit different because for me, in these brief moments, I would like to ask you to imagine the people that we serve could have been one of us, or maybe still is. Imagine the mother who cannot afford a meal or a winter coat for her kids. Imagine she is working 2 jobs to make ends meet, tired, feet swollen every day, hungry, and losing weight by the day, just trying to conserve food to last the week. Imagine that mother hearing her children ask for more food, but she isn't able to give that to them and thinking she is a failure. Self-esteem is low. Can you imagine what she must be feeling? Now imagine that person was me 20 years ago. I was that mother. We all have a story, right? No, some of us will never be me or the many that we serve who are Alice, but if we really open our eyes without judgment or prejudice, we will see that we cannot afford not to get boots on the ground and work harder or give just a little more to bring hope. God allowed me to found Sunflowers of Hope, Inc., which is a grassroots nonprofit that supports those in need, from food to shelter, clothes, education, and more. And we are changing lives one hope at a time. We are a small but mighty in work organization with a mission to serve one need, but every dollar and every undergarment and every food donation and everything that you can give back matters. I know that you all look at me today and you might think to yourself, she is walking in here as a different person. But for me, every time I go out and I see a young man or a young woman on the street and they say this is the first meal they've had in days, or that mother who could barely get her kids to school and needed a gas card and we were able to support that, that is my reward. These are wonderful and it's great to be recognized, but at the end of the day, the ultimate reward is the work that we do, the actions that we take, and the lives that we are able to support. So thank you for not only being here for Trident United Way, but for your support today for Sunflowers of Hope, Inc. Organizations like us need you, and every dollar does count. So I just want to say in closing that my ultimate reward is also seeing my children here with me today, who serve with me all the time with smiles on their face. They come with me even when they're tired. My son's had to work after an actual volunteer event, but he comes with his mom to give back. And my award is seeing my daughter and hearing her say that her and her college roommate want to follow one of my dreams. And yes, I'm gonna cry. She wants to start a shelter to support people who are in need. That is the reward. So as we sit here today and you all have given so much, and I know you think that you've given your time and resources, and what else can you do? If it's nothing but a prayer and a hope, remember there are so many people that still need us. So remember them. Remember me, because I was Alice. Thank you so much to Women's United, to Leah, and everyone in this building for all of your support. And on behalf of all of us who are doing the work, keep on giving and keep thinking about those who we actually support the most, and those are the people out in the streets. Thank you so much.
Congratulations and thank you to all of our awardees. You are all true inspirations. I'd like to ask DJ Hampton to please return to the stage to introduce our keynote presentation.
Thank you, Brianna, and congratulations to all of the incredible award winners. Would you please join me in one more round of thanks and appreciation for them? It is really my honor today to start the introduction of 2 incredible human leaders here in our community who are just doing big things for the community. I'm going to take the liberty of going off script, which I know right now is making my team a little nervous, but I wanted to share something that happened this morning. For those of you who don't know, I've got 2 amazing girls. My wife's out of town this week on a business trip, and so I was doing the whole solo dad thing this morning. And at 6:45, I was making the eggs and toasting the toast, and I may have been multitasking and reading the script that was prepared for me to introduce Anita. My 7-year-old took herself away from Bluey, and for those of you who know kids, that is a hard thing to pull them away from. And she listened, and she told me to keep going, and so I kept practicing. And I got to the end, and she said, "Who's Miss Anita?" I said, "Oh, well, Miss Anita is a community leader who's affected many thousands of lives and made a big difference." Then we talked a little bit about how our actions are the most important things we can do, and what we choose to do with the time that's given to you is really the most critical thing, and that people like Anita spend that time lifting up others. And my daughter paused for a second, and she kind of said, "I want to be like Anita when I get older." And so, Anita, I just wanted to say thank you. I'm not going to read the entire piece of what my daughter heard, but I'd like to give you some highlights. And I'll be honest, it is pretty amazing. Anita, for those of you who may not know, is the child of Holocaust survivors, and as a result, she really believes in an uncompromising commitment to supporting her communities. She's a former board member of Trident Technical College Foundation Board as a past chairperson. She's the chair of the Area Commission, the governing board of Trident Technical College, and we're honored that so many representatives are here to celebrate her today. Thank you all for joining us in celebrating Anita. She's also part of College of Charleston's Board of Governors, and she served as chair and is a life member of the Jewish Studies Board. She serves on the Coastal Community Foundation Board as past president. She also serves as a trustee of the Saul Alexander Foundation. And I want to put an exclamation point that, the first woman on the board there. Anita is also a past chair of the Charleston Metro Chamber of Commerce. She's a member of the past president of the Rotary Club of Charleston, where she's also been Rotarian of the Year in District 7770. Anita serves as a trustee of our alma mater, the University of Florida. And if you want to see some passion, ask Anita to talk about what's going on at her university. Anita also is really involved in many nonprofit groups, and I haven't even gotten to what she's done with Trident United Way. She's the past board and executive board member of Trident United Way. She's been past board chair, chair of the Strategic Planning Committee, past campaign chair, past chair of the Community Building Committee. She served as chairperson for Days of Caring. She's been a Tocqueville Society chair. Anita's also served as chair pretty much of every committee, and I checked, every committee except finance. And our board chair, Mark Lewis, would be mad at me if I didn't say, "There's still time, Anita. You were welcome to." And Anita's longtime dedication to our Tri-County has just evident. She's also one of our group of life directors. And for those of you who don't know, it is the highest honor that we can bestow on any community leader who's been so involved in our community. And if that's not enough, just to keep someone busy, her business roles include being chairperson and former executive officer of the InterTech group, as well as several small businesses in Charleston. And as evident, Anita's amazing. And we're so honored to have her here today, and we're thrilled she's going to be presenting our Lifetime Achievement Award to her dear friend, Dr. Mary Thornley. And what I would say is that in the time I've gotten to know Anita, it has been incredible. We talk at my house sometimes that people's actions can shine a light in the community and inspire others to actions. And I think my daughter would also agree, yours isn't just a twinkle light or a flashlight, it's a lighthouse shining out, as is Dr. Mary Thornley. And so I'll ask both ladies if they wouldn't mind coming up and joining us on stage.
First of all, it's wonderful to look out and see all of you that are here today to celebrate. We're here to celebrate so many special stories that you've already heard about, and we're here to celebrate really special people like Dr. Mary Thornley, as well as, of course, the other recipients who are absolutely amazing in their own right. This is Trident's Women United, and I haven't been a member of the board, but I've been a recipient of one of the awards in the past. So I'm really honored to be with all of you because you are also inspiring women. And I'm thrilled to be joined by friends, co-leaders in the community, InterTech teammates that I see in the back. Yay, hooray for them. So it's really great to have every single person that we have here today to honor Dr. Mary Thornley. The theme of this lunch is so important to me. Rise together. Empowered women inspire change. Empowered women absolutely have shaped my life. And if I'm going to talk about women inspiring change, If you know me, you know I must talk about my mother, Rose. Rose Goldberg of blessed memory. She took every opportunity to teach our family the importance of staying true to ourselves, to our faith, and to our commitment to service throughout the community. She was so dedicated to this that she would have been willing to die for it as they fled from Poland and survived the Holocaust. My mother saved her 2 baby brothers and her mother, and she carried a baby niece through the war. The connection I have with my mother is a driving force in each day of my life, playing a key role in my decisions to become an educator and an entrepreneur, and teaching me about the joys of living to serve. Embracing her love for faith and family, she taught her children the values necessary to achieve success. There is nothing more empowering than escaping genocide and starting your life over again in a new country, creating generations of family and handing down a legacy of survival. And hearing your story today, it touched me so much because that could have been me too. It was my parents because they came here with nothing. Okay, they arrived with $200 that was given to them by the organization that brought them to America. So I know what you're talking about, and they had to create whatever their children became. And anyway, it was definitely a story of survival. And though they might not be fleeing for their lives, there are women in this community focused on survival every single day. You know that Trident United Way is now focused on our neighbors who are ALICE. ALICE stands for Asset Limited Income, income-constrained employed families and individuals who live and work in the Tri-County. Here's what we know about our ALICE neighbors. 79% of single, female-headed households with children fall below the ALICE threshold in South Carolina, with 45% of single, female-headed households with children falling below the federal poverty level. Nearly 40% of households in the Tri-County are below the ALICE threshold, and 44% of households statewide fall below the ALICE threshold. Think about this. Think about what we need to achieve to create change that's necessary here. About 77% of 211 callers in 2023 in the Tri-County area identified as women. This is pretty consistent year to year and typically falls somewhere in the 70s percent-wise. Additionally, 30% of callers identified as being a single female with children in the household. In 2021, nationally, women were more likely to work part-time than men, 21% versus 11% respectively. Among all South Carolina workers, women earned 74 cents for every dollar paid to men in 2021, a gender wage gap compared to neighboring states and the nation as a whole. 75 cents in North Carolina, 76 cents in Georgia, and 77 cents nationally. I've been talking about women's issues and these numbers for years. The sad thing that they haven't changed, and we really need to work to make those things happen. In South Carolina, when factoring in gender, Latinas were paid 47 cents for every dollar paid to whites. Non-Hispanic men in 2021 and Black women were paid 55 cents. These differences persist even when controlling for education and work experience. Pretty tragic to hear these kinds of things. I've been lucky and blessed with opportunities my whole life, and that does not mean that I've not had to work hard or that I do not understand ALICE. I met my late husband, Jerry Zucker, of blessed memory, when I was 14. And at the age of 18 years old, we were married. Our life was busy. We lived in a mobile home. We attended classes, we took jobs during the day, and worked late into the night to prepare food to serve in our deli. our very first business. And by the way, if we didn't have other jobs to pay us, we would never have survived the businesses that we opened, okay? And so just remember that we also still had to work hard, and we were going to school. I'm not sure what we would have done if we had a medical emergency or other unpredicted crisis. Those early years play a huge role in building a sense of responsibility to those in need. The philosophy of Tikkun Olam, which is Hebrew and it means repair of the world. Okay, that philosophy has guided us through each day of our lives and continues to be a vital part of the foundation supporting my personal and professional life. This philosophy continued to be a foundation of my leadership when Jerry got sick and he prepared me to take over the InterTech group, and I carried it into my position of CEO after his passing. So, enough about me. Today, we're also here to honor somebody very special that I've been working with and known for well over 30 years. I'm also honored to say that she has become one of my closest friends and a role model. Not only do I love her, but I have learned so much from her. Every time we're in a room together and she's conducting a meeting or whatever it is that she does, I learn. And I have continued to do that for all these years. Thank you so much, Mary. Dr. Thornley has been an inspiration to me from day one. Dr. Thornley is Trident Technical College's 5th and longest serving president. She began her 50-year career at the college as an adjunct instructor in 1973. She became a full-time instructor the next year, and over time, moved up the ranks to hold positions including department head, dean, and vice president. She became president in 1991, I believe. I hope that is correct. Her accomplishments throughout her tenure at Trident Technical College are vast and nothing short of remarkable. I will give you a brief summary, but please know this is only a portion of her immense contributions. Enrollment has grown from 7,997 in the fall of 1991 to more than 14,000 in the fall of 2023. Since 2010, Trident Tech has been the largest technical college in the state, and it is now the 3rd largest college in undergraduate enrollment among all colleges in South Carolina. So we are right behind South Carolina and Clemson. The college has more than doubled in physical size, growing from 503,635 square feet of facility space in 1991 to more than 1.3 million square feet of facility space today. The college has grown from 3 campuses in 1991 to 5 campuses and 2 training sites today. The Trident Technical College Foundation has grown from $812,983 in assets in 1991 to $18 million in assets in 2023 through fundraising campaigns and special event fundraisers, including the annual A Night in the Valley wine dinner, which will celebrate its 20th year. It did this past 2024. And some of our former chairs, oh, they're right back there. Could you raise your hand? Those of you who are current chair, Tammy and Chris Fraser, past chair. We're so happy you're here, and we also just are so happy to have so many of our members of our area commission, as well as members from the state tech system. And Dr. Hardy, thank you, Kiata Priester, and Ashley Jaylett. We're so happy that you are here to join us to honor this incredible woman today, as well as my area commission, people that are my colleagues. Thank you for being here and serving with me. To address the needs of our growing hospitality industry, in 2005, the college expanded and enhanced its culinary and hospitality offerings. through the creation of the Culinary Institute of Charleston at Trident Technical College and the opening of a new 77,000 square foot culinary and hospitality training facility within the Complex for Economic Development on the North Charleston campus. You're sitting in that development, by the way. In 2008, the college opened an additional Culinary Institute of Charleston training space on the newly renovated downtown campus. After research showed students were more successful in shorter courses, the college transformed its 16-week semester schedule in 2014, creating 2 7-week terms within the full semester. The college has served as a national model for other colleges looking to improve student success rates through shorter-term courses. In 2014, the college launched the Charleston Regional Youth Apprenticeship Program, with an inaugural class of 13 manufacturing youth apprentices. By 2023, 694 youth apprentices had been hired in 21 pathways encompassing fields such as information technology, advanced manufacturing, healthcare, business, security, pre-law enforcement, and hospitality and culinary. Last year, the U.S. Department of Labor selected Trident Tech to serve as a national apprenticeship ambassador. Trident Technical College partnered with the Charleston County School District to house the Early College High School on the college's Palmer campus, and with the Berkeley County School District to house the Berkeley Middle College High School on the Berkeley campus. The college's Thornley campus is home to the Charleston Advancement Academy High School and Goodwill's Palmetto Excel Center. The college's enrollment has grown to reflect the diversity of the college's service area, from a minority enrollment of 22% in the fall of 1991 to a minority enrollment of 46% in the fall of 2022. The South Carolina Association of Technical College Commissioners recognized Dr. Thornley's commitment to diversity and equity with 2016, 2017, 2019, and 2020, and I believe 2024 Equity Awards. Outside of her work with Trident Technical College, Dr. Thornley is deeply involved with this community. She's been a longtime supporter of Trident United Way and a member of Women United since its inception. She's made significant personal contributions to Trident United Way and led Trident Technical College in numerous annual campaigns with a total of over $1 million donated to date. And then right over here, these 2 tables are made up of people that have worked, well, that are at Trident Technical College, yay. But you have also all been involved in the United Way campaign, so thank you so much for your service and making a difference. That's great. So I'm going to start with the awards. Dr. Thornley has too many awards to mention, but I'm going to name a few. The Order of the Palmetto, the Joseph P. Riley Leadership Award, the Shirley B. Gordon Phi Theta Kappa Presidential Award of Distinction, the South Carolina Association of Technical College Commissioners CEO Award. She won the Association of Community College Trustees CEO Award twice, by the way, in 2009 and 2019. And in 2018, the college's area commission voted to rename the college's main campus in North Charleston to honor her for her years of service and leadership. The college's original and largest campus is now the Thornley campus. Welcome to the Thornley campus, ladies and gentlemen. Because you are such a positive force with a legendary career, and because you are truly an empowered woman who has inspired so much change in this community, today, Dr. Thornley, you are receiving the Trident United Way Women United Lifetime Achievement Award. This is the very first Women United Lifetime Achievement Award that Trident United Way has given, and it is so fitting that it's being given to you. I cannot think of another woman who's put forth so much time, thought, dedication, leadership, compassion, and heart into this Tri-County community. As we celebrate your retirement this month and all your professional accomplishments, I'm so proud to celebrate your personal passions here today. Your gifts to this community match your gifts to Trident Technical College and are only outpaced by your gifts to those lucky enough to call you a friend or family. Thank you for all you have done and continue to do for our community. So, we're not going to have an acceptance speech that you would typically have, but we're going to continue, okay? And we are going to have a seat up here, which Mary's already up here. And I'm going to have you stand and I'll bring your award. So instead of a typical acceptance speech today, we're going to have the benefit of hearing from Dr. Thornley. So I'm going to walk over and join her, and we're going to do a little bit of a Q&A. Of the typical speech, we get to hear from you and learn from you, and I am so excited that we have this amazing opportunity. Every one of you is so lucky to be here today because today I'm going to ask my friend to share information about what has made her and her career so incredibly amazing. And trust me, what she has to share is priceless. All right, Dr. Thornley, are you ready?
I don't know.
You are ready. You're always ready. What I love is this is what she usually does. She's usually the one doing the questions, and today I get that.
Well, I do have a question. This is a women's empowerment luncheon. Would all you men stand up? What are you doing here? Would you stand up, all you gentlemen, so we can thank you for being here?
Please. You know, thank you for being here for Dr. Thornley as well as for the other honorees, whether you're their family or their friends. We're so happy you're with us today. Thank you. And so here we go. We're going to get some great information. Can you please give us 3 to 5 highlights from your career?
Now, you see, she shared these questions with me, and I can't answer the first one. And I could have said, would you remove that question because I can't answer it. But instead, I'll leave it there. I don't think like that. I just don't think like that. I never think I'm working on something that's the highlight of my career. Because whatever we at Trident Tech are working on, that's the highlight. That is the highlight. So I got 4 questions. I can't answer the first one. I can't make better than a C, can I?
You did answer it. Everything that you do is a highlight, is the way I see it. So thank you for telling us that, because hopefully that will make us all think more positively about how we think about life. What made you agree to accept the position of president of Trident Technical College?
That seemed like a strange question, too. It would seem more apt to say, why did they ever offer you this job? But that's not what you ask, right? That's not what you ask. So, I always thought I'd spend my whole life being a teacher, and frankly, I think I have. But before I came here, I taught in North Carolina, I taught in Tennessee, and then I moved here to teach. I came here part-time in 1973 to teach, and thought I would spend the rest of my life teaching. I frankly didn't have a clue what a community college was. I'm so old we didn't have them during my day. And the truth be known, many of you don't have a clue what one really is either, do you? A community college. But before I ever became president, I spent 18 years doing something else. and that was falling in love with this concept of community college. So when I got nominated for the presidency, I did apply. The board did accept that application, and for whatever reason, they chose me. That's my answer to question number 2, Anita.
I think we now know why they chose her. All you have to do is look at everything that she's accomplished. She's just extraordinary. All right, now let's see what happens with question number 3. What do you think your greatest impact has been in this community?
I would phrase that one differently, and that is, it's Trident Tech. I've been able to work here 51 years and help the community understand what a gift your community college is. It is a gift. Now, I could pull up my long skirt and show you my knee, which recently had surgery, so I'll cover it back again. But yeah, some of those nurses were Trident Tech graduates. The person who performed the x-ray technician, yep, she was a Trident Tech graduate. And the damn young man who conducted my physical therapy was also a Trident Tech graduate. But I'm answering your question. Have you flown on a 787 recently? Guess who makes them? Have you flown on any airplane? Guess who may have serviced that airplane here in Charleston? Did you get your HVAC worked on? Have you had your teeth cleaned? You see where I'm going with this? Do you live life? If you live life, and that includes going out to eat in restaurants and getting your clothes dry cleaned, you're living life well because Trident Tech graduates are staying here. We graduate a couple of thousand every year. Over 90% stay here. You don't even realize it, but they are impacting your life. Can I hear an amen on that one? All right. Okay.
You're actually making this fun, okay? In your own way.
Another
because it's
amen.
Incredible.
Okay. All right.
All right, are you ready?
We're on the last question, folks.
We are on the last one, but guess
Okay.
what? I might think of another. So we'll see.
No, this is the last question.
What is your best advice for women in our community looking to further their career?
I actually did think about this answer, and I had it before I realized a third of you were going to be men. So I didn't change my answer once I saw all these pants out there. I've lived my life this way. You do too. My advice to women is exactly the same advice I give to men. My advice to my daughter is the same advice I give to my son. My advice to my grandson is the same advice I give to my granddaughter. It's the same. It's the same. The first thing I would say, if you don't like your job, do it well. Do it well. It's not a justification to screw it up. Do it well, because guess who your next employer is going to talk to first? So do it well. And the second thing I would say to you is, one of my favorite authors is Brené Brown. She makes a statement, time is a great it's the great non-renewable resource. So as you start getting increases in pay or promotions, don't go buy a new dress. Don't go buy a new car. Buy yourself some time. Get somebody else to mow your yard. Use the dry cleaner more often. Go out to eat more often. Protect yourself. Give yourself time so that when you're 81 years old like I am, you can say that you have loved your work. I can say that. That's my advice to you. Thank you. That's all the questions.
I'm just going to say to you, thank you so much, because first of all, you really did answer everything in your own way, and that's what I love about you. You've taught us something that we have to remember, and especially the piece about time. Time is one of my things that I also believe is so critically important in our lives. And we know, because of what we've both experienced in our life, how precious time is every single day, and I love your way of thinking about it. So I can't thank you enough for bringing us so much and helping us learn about what we need to do day to day to help ourselves get ahead. So remember, save time. That's so critical. And, you know, time is brain, they say. When a person has a stroke, time is brain. Same thing, time is brain, because you use your brain to think, and you need it. And you need the time for your brain to take the time to refresh. So Mary, thanks for offering us the greatest advice. And I can't tell you, I've already learned more today. And we're going to turn it back over to Dusti. So congratulations on an amazing career, and thank you.
Anita, can I please present you a gift? What a wonderful afternoon this has been. It has been a privilege to hear stories of each of these incredible and inspiring women. Thank you so much to our award winners, to our Lifetime Achievement Award winner, and to our keynote speaker for joining us today. Can we applaud one more time? Before we adjourn, I would like to ask Brianna, our incoming Women United Chair, to close out our final event of this fiscal year and help us usher in a new one next month.
Thank you, Dusti. I am proud to be a part of this vibrant network of women, and I'm excited for the year to come. Before I continue, I'd like to take a moment to thank Dusti Annan for her leadership of Women United for the past year. On behalf of the steering committee and all of Women United, we are grateful to you, your enthusiasm, innovation, encouragement, and momentum, which have moved this network of over 500 women forward. Thank you, Dusti. Thank you all for joining us. If you're encouraged by any of the stories you heard today and would like to learn more about the Tri-Counties community and how to support it, please reach out to anyone in the room with the Trident United Away tag or any of the steering committee that you saw stand. Have a wonderful afternoon, and please check out that paper in your brochure about Project Undercover if you'd like to support us in our initiative for the upcoming year. Thank you, drive safely, and have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon.